let's start with one across. Exactly what is needed in employment? Exactly what is needed in employment? So please hold off on putting your answers in the chat straight away. Allow me to cogitate, ruminate, especially for this first one. See if I can get it off the bat, and if not, then I'll ask for hints. I think the biscuits and gravy that I had, that I was talking about a minute ago, I think the biscuits were just a bit rubbish, which is why I didn't like it. And it was very salty gravy that I had it in. So maybe I will try biscuits and gravy again when I go to the US, and hopefully it'll be better. Exactly what is needed in employment. Okay, so this feels like it's definition, a double definition. Exactly feels like on the nose or something like that. What is needed in employment? Just the job. There we go. It is that. Sorry, I've actually just revealed it. It just came out to me. If something is exactly right, it is just the job, and that is only what you need in employment. Just the job. And that's got 2 J's in it. Interesting. Let's look at one down. Frenchman in short trousers. Frenchman in short trousers. Okay, I've got this. Okay, I've got this. It's okay as a clue. I'll give it another 10 seconds to think about. Yes, everyone. I think the prerequisite for joining this stream today is you must bring a biscuit. I think I might make that an obligatory rule. Today's biscuit of choice over here, I have the classic caramel digestives. Oh yeah, I love a digestive, and the ones with the caramel in it. Okay, I think this is Jean. Jean is a classic French name, and trousers could be jeans, and if they're short, you take off the last letter and you get Jean, Jean. So I think that is that. 2 down. Reportedly takes a seat in Bath. Reportedly takes a seat in Bath. Gary says double pangram alert. Too early to sound the pangram horn, but my spidey sense has gone up just by the fact that there are 2 J's in there. A double pangram would be astonishing. Cheese and biscuits are good. Cheese and biscuits are good. Reportedly takes a seat in Bath. What's the word for someone from Bath? I don't actually know that, Catnip. Someone from Bristol is a Bristolian. Bath is about 15 miles that way, and I don't know their name. I'm wondering, reportedly, this sounds like a homophone clue with the word reportedly. So takes a seat sounds like something like in Bath. If you take a seat, you sit, and all I can think of is sits, and I don't think sits fits the in Bath. So can I have a hint, please, or a confirmation if it is sits? Sulky Blue had a very healthy banana and then added ice cream and chocolate chips. Perfect. Excellent diet. Ice cream is its own food group. Some would say the most important food group, so you must make sure you have that. Reportedly takes it. You sit in it. It's a homophone of sits. Gosh. 6. Sits. 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 I'm not spotting the homophone. So can someone let me know then? Sits. It just is sits. Gary brings up a great point, actually. You can capitalize words to disguise things, but you cannot uncapitalize a word. So it's definitely not referring to the city of Bath, because it would have to have a capital. But even if it did have a capital, if a Bath with a capital B doesn't necessarily refer to the city, because the setter might have deviously capitalized it. But there's no capital here, so we know it's not the city. What is it? I don't know what the homophone for sits is. All I can think of is the word sits. So if someone will furnish me with the correct answer here, that would be appreciated. Whilst I wait for that, I'm going to move on to 3 down. Jack twice finds deposit. Jack twice finds deposit. Okay, got this one. I will give this 10 seconds. This is a nautical clue in seagoing terminology. Don't quite know why. A sailor is a tar. And if you have it twice, you have tartar, and that is definitely a build-up and something that my dentist talks to me on a regular basis. Okay, so apparently it sits, S-I-T-Z. Now, I don't like... I'm going to be very un-British and say I don't like something here. So a sits, S-I-T-Z, is a type of bath, a chair-like bathtub in which the thighs and hips are immersed in warm water, usually as a therapeutic treatment. That's fine, have no problem with that. But... I don't like the fact that the homophone S-I-T-S and S-I-T-Z, there's no checking on that homophone letter. If there's a homophone clue, I personally always want the homophone to be unambiguously checked, and it's not here. Technically, the wordplay does make it so that it reportedly takes a seat, so we know it sounds like S-I-T-S and it must be the Z, but I still don't like it. Grumpy Dan, and it has been pointed out, we've got a J and a Z. Okay, that pangram horn is starting to rear its head. Let's have a look at 9 across. Bill in the train transported coal. This is why it takes so long, because I faff about at the start of the crossword. Bill in the train transported coal. Podo Nuevo has a guess. Now to backwork it. I'm thinking there's... Transported is going to be anagramming something. We've already got an A, a T, and an R there. So I think it's an anagram of the train, or in the train, or something like that. Or the train anagrammed with a bill. And then you get coal. Hang on, and I know a word for coal that will fit here. Okay, so... I'm going to go and fill in that word, and you can help me back solve it. Anthracite. Damn it. Oh, no, fine. Phew! Oh, I just can't type. Good. Anthracite, definitely a type of coal. AC is a bill. Why is AC a bill? So it's just an anagram of bill and... Oh, so there is your AC... And it's the train all anagrammed around it to form that. As in account. I still don't understand that, I will admit. Why is bill an account? Put it on my account, put it on my bill. Okay, I can sort of see that. Okay. So bill, oh, how random. I'm learning here. This is good. And it's definitely spelled with an A. Okay, 4 down. Wives apparently in angry or frank discussion. Wives apparently in angry or frank discussion. 825, so it's 3 words. Probably something of something. Okay, I've definitely got part of this. I've definitely got the first 2 words. And physics has got this. We like shapes has got the answer, but yet to parse it. That's... Back solving is always a good way to solve a crossword. Okay, I'm going to put the first... I'm going to do half of it, and you can do the other half. It's got to be exchange of, I think. Because a frank discussion, maybe exchange of words or something, I'm not sure. So exchange of views. Yes, it is. Thank you. Good teamwork. Exchange of views, because wives, if you anagram wives, you get views, and so exchange of views is itself a cryptic definition, a cryptic clue of the word wives. So it is a reverse clue. I do like these clues. So it is an angry or frank discussion, and the whole thing can mean wives. Now, Gary points out that we've got an X, we've got a V. I'm going to call it, yes, sound the pangram horn. Doo-doo! There we go. I think we're all on it. I think we're onto the pangram horn. So, yes, toot toot. Let's see. If someone could keep track, please, that would be amazing. 5 down. Bandit released code. Bandit released code. Okay, I've got this. I'll give this a few seconds. Oh, I do like a good pangram. Oh, yeah. Okay, this is a fairly nice, simple one. This is just totally setting us up for doing horrendously in the toughie coming up. If you outlaw something, I said the word outlaw. A bandit is an outlaw, but if you release something, it is now out, like out now in the shops. Code in a piece of code is a law in law terms, and that is a bandit, which is an outlaw. And we got a W, which is extremely useful. So. Oh, here we go, Pangram City. 13 across. Coming from the desert, Sarah an eccentric. Coming from the desert, Sarah an eccentric. Okay, yep, got this. I'll give it a few seconds. Turns out I can't write the alphabet. I'm making my own little alphabet down here, and I've somehow got 27 letters. Which one will not be in the grid? What have I written twice? Oh, V. I've written V twice. DVW. X is after W. I think I need to go back to school. Okay, this eccentric is an anagram indicator here, and so if you anagram Sarah Ann, you get Saharan, and that is the definition of someone coming from a desert. There we go. 13 down. FBI agents appearing in set piece. FBI agents appearing in set piece. Not spotting this one. Right, a hint, please. FBI agents. They're probably G-men. Oh, that's it. It is. Oh, this is lovely. It's not an anagram. It's actually just one thing inside another. This is lovely because I almost wanted. I've written this down as a wordplay for a clue, which I now won't bother making because it's here. FBI agents. They're G-men. Not quite sure why. It's definitely a historical term for them. And if you put literally in set, you have segment, which is a piece. So that is literally, it's just G-men in set. Giving us a G, which I don't know whether we had. No, we didn't before, so the G's now gone. Next clue, let's try 15 across. Duck not about to become friend. Duck not about to become friend. Oh yeah, we already had the G. Well, now we've got all the G's. Is it going to be a double pangram? That would be quite something. Because then I'd have 2 horns to blow. Naughty. You're thinking it, not me. Duck not about to become friend. I feel like it's going to be a 7-letter word for duck that's got a C in it somewhere, and that if we take that C out, or maybe CA or RE for about, it'll become friend. But I can't think. All I can think of is mallard for a type of duck. Merganser is a type of duck. G-men likely stands for government men. Okay, that would make sense. Can I have a hint? Am I thinking along the right lines for a longer idea, a longer word, and then take out a letter to make friend? Are we on the right lines there? Pal is a friend. Mate is a friend. Just crossing off some letters on my 27-letter alphabet. There we go. Cross off that V. It's just so confusing. I feel like friend should be the definition here. Duck is usually O, if we're talking about scoring. A duck is a 0 and O in cricket. But I feel like we're actually thinking about a proper duck, and then taking something out of it to make a friend. Not getting it, so I think we will move on. Let's have a look at 16 across. Woodpecker makes sense. Oh. It's Foggy. Foggy, we've got it now. It gives us a Q, which is very useful. It's a quaker. A duck is a quacker. And yes, friend should here be capitalised, because a quaker, when it's referred to as a friend, should have a capital F. But anyway, that's just a bad piece of editing there. That gives us a Q and a K. This is excellent. Let's look at 16 across. Means to arrange ambush. Ambush. Means to arrange ambush. Now, I'm immediately disappointed here that it's not an anagram of ambush, because there's a W in the clue, so it can't be that. Excellent emojiing with number 35. Number 35 is currently having a nap just in the corner in a box over there. I think I sellotaped it in. Never know with that ball. Means to arrange. If you arrange... Oh, that W is really annoying. So it looks like just D, P and Y are the missing letters. Given the amount of grid we've got left to go, could it be a double pangram? That would be amazing. Means to arrange ambush. I'm not getting this. Mean. If you mean to, you wish to. Your means are your wits. Not spotting that. Not spotting anything in the chat here, so I'm going to move back to 11 across. Means as in method. Way. So it's probably way. And to arrange. What can you is way set? Is way set a word? No, you waylay. There we go. So, very close. But not, if you arrange a table, you lay a table, which makes your eyes water, and the means to do something is the way to do something, and if you ambush, you waylay them. 11 across, we've got a Q here, so I'm going to be bold and put a U right here. 11 down, small measure. It's as broad as it's long, small measure. It's as broad as it's long. And yes, we have a pair of Y's in waylay. Gosh. Double pangram horn. Oh. So I've been crossing all these letters off, and now that's entirely worthless, because I've got to work out, are there now 2 of everything? Right. I mean, I've got the first word. I'm trying to work out the second word. Oh, I think I've got it. Yeah, it's not the best, Foggy. I would agree. I just think it's a bit of a weak definition, I think, here. I'll give it a few more seconds. So it is essentially a double definition. I think it's square acre, because that is a small... Oh, no. Could be... No, a small... It would be square yard, wouldn't it? A square yard is much smaller than a square acre. A square yard, giving us yet another Y. And it's something that will be as broad as it is long, because it's square. Do people agree with square yard? I mean, we will tackle 22 and 26 across to go smaller. Square inch. Square inch is even smaller. It could be any of these, couldn't it? A square acre, a square yard, a square inch. So let's have a look at 22 across to see if we can put that in. NSW money. NSW money. Turns out there are a lot of 4-letter measurements. Foot, yard, inch, mile. NSW. It's trying to make us think about New South Wales, but they're all points. N, S, and W. Form of money. Forms of money, 4 letters beginning with N. NSW money. Not safe work money. I just can't think of any currency that's 4 letters and begins with N. Foggy says this clue makes up for 11 down. Ooh, that's a promise. Probably means it's quite difficult, so I'm going to move on to 26 across and see what we've got. The ladies love idol. The ladies love idol. Okay, nice and straightforward. I will give that a few seconds. The ladies love idol. If you talk about the lady, you can talk about her. And love is 0 in tennis. And an idol is a hero. Okay, let's try 12 down. Male history teacher. Male history teacher. Oh, that feels to me like I'm going to need more letters. To me, that immediately feels like that's just a quirky or a double definition about male history. Something leader. My gut immediately tells me I don't have enough to go on that clue. So I'm going to go with... Do I go with the big long one or do I go with the small one? Let's go with the small one. Eileen rattled another woman. Eileen rattled another woman. Yeah, nice and straightforward there. I'll give that a few seconds. So here we've got an anagram indicator that is rattled. And if you anagram Eileen, you get Elaine. Same set of 6 letters, another woman's name. 17 across. Tried bringing famous racehorse back. It's criminal. Tried bringing famous racehorse back. It's criminal. Okay, I've got this one. Come on, Elaine. Da, 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 na, 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 na. Yeah. I've got this, by the way, 17 across. I've got this. So, I think the best way into this clue is name a very, very famous racehorse. Possibly not as famous out of the UK than in the UK, but definitely famous. Also famous for being in a bit of The Simpsons, I think. If I remember rightly. Isn't there at some point in The Simpsons where it's mentioned that red rum, which is the famous racehorse, is murder backwards? And then if you tried, you attempted, and that is the criminal act, attempted murder. I swear it was in The Simpsons. Okay, so male history teacher, past master. That is the name for a teacher, I believe. So that has to be the past master. We've apparently finished the single pangram. That gave us the P we needed. Excellent. The tempted. Now that I've done past master, there's a second P. Is this going to be a double pangram? This is great. And what do pangrams make? I have no idea what that means. 22 across. So all I can assume is that 22 across is money. 22 across is note, because a form of money is a note. But why NSW money? Is it note? And Foggy, could you illuminate me if it is note? Because I'm not quite. Oh, it's not E. Jesus, that's a bad one. Okay. Okay, I like that clue. Yeah, not E. So that clue, NSW money, obviously it's trying to make us think of New South Wales. It is nothing to do with that. It's 3 of the 4 compass points and not E. And note is a type of money. Piece of money. Piece of art, that clue. Okay, 21 across. I do like a good pangraph just simply because you use more interesting words when you make one. 21 across. Hard work, keeping a number in tow. Hard work, keeping a number in tow. Apparently, for a double, we still need B, F, K, V, X, and Z. Have we got 2 Qs? And Q, surely. I can only see 1 Q in there, yeah? Justin Quaker. So, and a Q. All I can think of for hard work is toil. The single Q is in 2 words, but there's only 1 Q in the grid. So there needs to be a second Q somewhere in the grid. Hard work. I mean, if it's something keeping a number, that's usually AN. Oh, Catnip has got this, and I haven't. So I assume a number, it needs to be AN. I can't work out where AN would go in this clue. Here is one option, and the other option is these 2 letters before the V. Trove? No, what is... hard work. Toil. All I can think of is toil for hard work, and that's just absolutely waylading me. Oh, have you ordered food, Gary? Could you order some for here? Thank you very much. That'd be great. I'd like a curry, please. Not vindaloo. Not ridiculously hot, knowing you. Gosh, no. Can I have more of a hint, please, Catnip? It might be referring to a specific number. True. But all numbers are at least 3 letters long, aren't they? So, what's the French word for work? Ugh, I don't know. A specific number, but not one we would usually use. Specific number, but not one we would usually use. Okay, Roman numerals. Okay. Roman numerals. Where are we? 21 across. Hard work, keeping a number. So a X, a V. Okay, the V, that's probably where the V comes from. Yes, it'd be a trial. Keeping... trivial? Because that would be 4. Yeah, 4 in trial makes hard work. But if something's trivial, it's not hard work. It's not trivial. Darn! Darn, that works. Almost works. Okay, I don't know this. Can I have the answer, please? In tow must be... I thought it was travail. What does travail mean? Travail means... hard work. Okay, travail could well be then. Keeps a number. Oh, so it... okay, so it's travail, not trivial. So it's trail. If you tow, you trail. Oh, that's it. It's trail. It's if you trail behind someone, you tow behind them. Oh yes, I think you could easily parse it as trivial as well if it was not hard work as the definition. There's one for a potentially interesting way of writing things in a future crossword. One clue and two answers. Blimey. 19 down. One gets rid of letters from Queen after ages. One gets rid of letters from Queen after ages. We don't have an extra A in this for catnip because it's trail keeps a number, so it keeps a V in trail. The A is there. One gets rid of letters from Queen. So this has got to be, the definition has to be here, one gets rid of letters, because that is coming from Queen, which is ER, after ages, eraser, but why? Oh, Queen is ER, after ages, eras, there we go, eraser. Okay, let's move on to 25 across. Valuation. That could be taxing. Valuation. That could be taxing. I've got this. It's a bit plain, I think, this clue. I assume this is just a double definition. A valuation of something is an assessment. And if you have a tax assessment, it's that. It's just a bit meh. How are we doing on the double pangram? Hopefully, I know we definitely need a Q and a Z. Let's hope a double pangram would be amazing. 27 across. One searching for gold has wide view on most of raw material. Okay. Yep, I've got that. That's fine. Nothing too tricky on that one. Apparently we have B, F, K, Q, V, X, and Z to go. Okay, none of them are in this, I don't think. So maybe we won't get it. But let's still hope. I think this is a prospector. If you are someone searching for gold, you're definitely a prospector. If you most of raw material, so raw material is ore, O-R-E, but we want most of it, so we take off the last letter, and a wide view would be like a prospect, so prospector there. 20 down. What's good at absorbing blows? What's good at absorbing blows? 6 down. 6 letters. 20 down. What's good? So this is question mark at the end. So think laterally. I want it to start air. I want it to be airbed because that's good at absorbing blows. But it isn't that. What's good at absorbing blows? Now it's probably something to do with air rather than punches. Does it start AIR? No. Could I have a hint, please, from someone in the chatteroo? This feels more like a kid's riddle printed on a piece of candy. Is it Susan? This is a bit flimsy. 6. Not getting it. Not getting it. Could someone? I don't like. It's not. This is getting a bad reaction in chat. This clue. So may I have the answer so that I can provide my own bad reaction to it? Tissue. What's good? Yeah. is Sue. Yeah, that's much better. Well done, Foggy. Okay, let's try and do these two in the bottom right that are already cut off. Attend, strike. Attend, strike. Oh, this is just double definition, and I'm rubbish at double definition clues, and it is very impossible, so impossible, to hint me when it's a double definition. Attend, strike. Beat. If you strike something, you beat. 10 minutes to go, plenty of time. I said that last week. Is it beat? Ah, yes. You be at. Okay, that's actually quite a good... For a two-word clue, that's a good one, because it's not actually real. It is a double definition, but one of the double definition parses it differently. I quite like that. That's fine. And that gives us a B. Gives us a B. So we just need F, K, V, X, Z, Q. So be at, you attend, strike, you beat. Mix thoroughly in jug. I want to say stir here, because if you mix thoroughly, you definitely stir something. But why in jug? Is there... jug is prison again. I've entirely forgotten this. Apparently this has come up last week or the week before. So a jug is a prison, and you can stir in prison, can you? I'm just going to run away from that clue and let someone confirm that in the chat, or confirm if I've got it wrong. If you are in stir, you are in prison. So if you're in jug, you are in prison. Don't like that. Why is stir prison? Okay, let's have a look at 14 down. We've got loads of letters with this. Frank is unaffected. Frank is unaffected. 14 down. I mean, nautical fits, but surely isn't that. Frank. If you're frank, you're blunt, you're natural. Yeah, I think natural is probably the right answer there. Thank you, Akasulis. If you're frank, you say things naturally or something. Frank. Without subtlety or evasion is frank. So I think I'd be happy with natural there. Okay, 20 across. Story about abstainers gossip. Story about abstainers gossip. I've got this. I'll give this just about 10 seconds for you to have a think. This one isn't too bad. It's also where stir as in stir crazy comes from. Ah, that's actually quite nice. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, a story is a tale, and if you are an abstainer, you're probably not drinking, you're a teetotaler or TT, and then you get tattle, and that is gossip. This double pangram's not looking great, but you never know. 4 clues to go. Overrule patient loathing leaving hospital. Overrule patient loathing leaving hospital. And jug comes from an old Scots punishment. Yeah, fair enough. Overrule. Veto for overrule. A patient. Could be someone who is a patient, or it could be, you know, the adjective being patient. Loathing is sort of hate. Loathing is probably ire, and we're leaving. Something is being taken out of hospital or something. I feel like overrule is the answer here. Is the definition here. Okay. Think of a synonym for a patient in hospital. A ward? Someone who's ill, an ailer. Not getting it. Can I have a hint for the patient part of it? The word for patient is quite outdated by modern day Standard. That's possibly not going to help me here. Yeah, 5 minutes to go. Okay. Loathing is probably hate or something. And if the hospital leaves from that, if the hospital leaves hate, that would be 8. So it's going to end ATE. Yes, Apodo Nuevo said exactly the same thing as I did. So I just need this word that I haven't heard of. So is it? It's not a cuckold. I will need. Can someone please tell me the answer to this one? If you overrule you, no, don't. Yeah, the rest of it is the old person who I don't think I know. I'd put an E there probably, but invalidate, invalid. Okay, no, I'm happy with that. I don't mind that as a definition for patient. They're not strictly the same thing, but I'm happy with that. And it gives us a V, but we still need an F of K and X Z key. No, it's not going to happen, is it? Not going to happen. 10 across. Witches caught missing something to cook. Witches caught missing something to cook. Okay. Okay, got this. I'll give this 10 seconds. What's a group of witches called? I'm sure there's a punny answer to that. It's a coven, but anyway, and we're taking off the C. The court, the letter C, is missing, and something that cooks is an oven. My double pangram horn is drooping here. Business not yielding to pressure. Business not yielding to pressure. Okay, I've got this. This does give me the F. It does give us the F though. A group of witches is a hexad. Oh, very good, Foggy. If something is not yielding to pressure, it is not soft. You could say that it is firm. And that is indeed what a business is. A business that has not folded in the current circumstances is a firm, a company, a firm. And finally, payment method. That could make Rodney more confused. Payment method that could make money... that could make Rodney more confused. Money is that first one, isn't it? I'm just putting that there, right there, because it's got to be money. 5-5. Looks like it's an anagram of Rodney Moore. So just writing that down and having a good, hard look at it. Okay. And it is a money order. And 43 minutes to go. We didn't have many straight anagrams in that puzzle, which is quite interesting. 100%, never in doubt. Never in doubt. 43.5 minutes there. So very well done, everyone. Round of applause.